Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, everyone in betwixt. I am Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet, and today I bring you a sponsored video. This video is brought to you by Wizards of the Coast. The kind people over at WotC have sent me through something very exciting to open up. I got one of these in the post. A Secret Lair drop series. My particular drop is called the, well, read it yourself. There are other creators opening the other ones in videos over the course of today, so you can get an idea of what's in them. This is part of the Secret Lair drop series. You can pick them up at secretlair.wizards.com. That's where you can pick them up. They're available for, well, for a 24-hour period. My one in particular, Explosion Sounds, is available on December the 7th and December the 7th only. Well, technically not. I believe you can get all of the Secret Lairs together on December the 2nd within a 24-hour window. And then you get a second shot at getting this one in particular on December the 7th. It's essentially a reprint product, not dissimilar to either the Mythic Edition or perhaps the old from the Vaults versions, except the attempts at art changes are more dramatic and more exciting and interesting than from the Vaults ever was. The mission statement of this thing is to allow Magic to explore itself in ways that other sets don't allow, and perhaps in weird ways that other sets don't allow, in terms of art style and theme and flavour. The other thing is that these are going to be probably more highly sought after in time than even from the Vault stuff, because they're only available for, like I said, 24 hours, or 48 if you include the bundle window. Anyway, that's enough waffling. Let's actually have a look at what's inside the box. So this is part of the Secret Lair drop series. There may be more in future. There are going to be multiple of these at the moment. This one is Explosion Sounds. It comes in quite a nice quality case, to be fair. It feels quite a premium product, shall we say. And it is a premium product. It's probably similar in some ways to from the Vaults in the past or the Mythic series. I keep trying to slide it, but it's actually like a... Ooh, look at that. Okay, let's take a look at what's inside. So we've got this prop, not actually a deck box, but let's be honest, the deck boxes you get in these things are never any good. Let's be real. And then we've got these cards here. The box is really, really nice, but it's not really going to be accommodating for holding anything like this afterwards. I guess you could fit like a deck box in there, perhaps. Like, yeah, I guess so. Inside this particular Secret Lair, we have a lot of gobbos. The Explosion Sounds references the fact that they're all quite into their action movies. I don't know if it's a sponsored video. Can I explicitly mention which? It's Rambo, right? I'm allowed to say Rambo. This is Goblin Bushwhacker. This is a 1-mana 1/1 with a kicker that pumps your whole team and gives them haste. Pumps them in the front end. This card sees play in both the 8-whack deck in Modern. Pioneer decks are using this now as an aggressive way to end the game as well. It's a pretty strong and iconic Goblin from recent years. Not played in the Legacy deck per se, but it's still pretty strong. This version, well, the flavor text says, if you need a job done quick and extra shabby, call McChoppy. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's very unique compared to whatever we've seen in previous Magic sets and art styles. I don't think we've ever really seen that much like this. It's very much a callback to the comical look of older goblins, but we'll come more back to that in a moment. Next up, Goblin Sharpshooter. Goblin Sharpshooter, 3-mana 1/1 that pings things for 1 damage, but whenever a creature dies, you get a trigger. You get to untap Goblin Sharpshooter. The important thing is it doesn't untap itself. So this thing machine guns down enemy creatures. You get to kill every X1 on the board. When 15 creatures get sacrificed, you get 15 triggers, and you can shoot someone for 15 damage. This card is a mainstay as a flexible, shootable utility goblin in the Legacy Goblins deck. So again, another iconic and very powerful goblin. I play this in my Goblin EDH deck. In Perforos and Goblins, Perforos is my commander. I play just every goblin under the sun. Bushwhacker's not currently in there, but with that art, he might make his way in. Goblin Sharpshooter is an incredible utility dork and a very, very powerful goblin. And this art is amazing. This reminds me of like the old Portal stuff, when the Knights of Trocare or Trocare or whatever it was, I'll put one on screen now, they had muskets and guns and things. And as a kid, I found that really appealing. I know Magic's moved away from that to go more towards fantasy. But with the steampunk elements of Kaladesh and stuff recently, I'm glad to see a return to this. It's not a straight-up gun. It's not like an M16. It's like an energy-powered musket with some sort of green ammo pouch. And I'm into it. I love this like Kevlar SWAT look as well. Yeah, I just love this. Absolutely love this. And then we have Goblin King. This... Oh, we should read the flavor text. The flavor text is good. Gunner can't hear you over the sound of his swagger. See what I mean? It's the old classic Goblin humour coming back that we saw in older sets. This is Goblin King. This is a 3-mana 2/2 that gives goblins +1/+1 and Mountain Walk. And this guy is a literal king. Look at his attitude. Look at the jawline on that bad boy. The king set out to assemble the most kaboomiest goblin team in the land. What more is there to say? There is the Goblin Chieftain that gives haste, which might be marginally a better card, but again, this has seen play over the years, and it's an iconic goblin. And then we've got Goblin Lackey. Now here's an iconic goblin. This little lad had been oppressed a little bit in Legacy recently with 1 in 6, but with that banned, Goblins is probably back on the menu. This is a 1/1 for 1 that when it hits your opponent, you gotta put a goblin from your hand into play. This guy is the linchpin of Legacy Goblins. This guy is in my EDH deck as a way of putting goblins into play, but cheating them into play. But this version of the Lackey is a baby. Lackey's always been represented as like on a leash or on a chain, or being like, you know, the smaller dude who's a bit more manic. And this time round we got a bomb-throwing baby goblin. It says Danger was supposed to be babysitting, so Little Angel became the newest member of the team. This is Little Angel, and he's part of this like A-Team-esque crack commando squad of goblins. He's carrying a teddy bear with arrows stuck in it. I am into this. This is awesome. And the thing is, this club is part of another part of the art, which we'll see in a second. It's Goblin Piledriver. This guy is first name Danger, last name also Danger. He's a huge, chunking warrior barbarian. If you don't know Goblin Piledriver, again, a big part of like goblins in extended, goblins in old school formats, and also still sees playing goblins in Legacy, and is still playable in goblins in modern as well in 8-whack. Goblin Piledriver is a 2-mana 1/2, and when it attacks, you get +2/+0 for each other attacking goblin. It can be insane. The protection from blue can also be insane, allowed to swing through all sorts of decent creatures like True Name Nemesis and Legacy, for example. But what I like about this is that it creates a panorama with Goblin Baby. Sorry, Goblin... I'm going to call it Goblin Baby forevermore, right? Look at that. Look at that. And then I believe that continues across all the cards. So if we do this... Yeah, there's the beams and the barbed wire. And if we do this... Yep. It's the panorama. All the art's done by this Mike Uziel, who I'm not hugely familiar with prior to this. But God, I love this. When Wizard said, oh, it's going to be like some reprints of certain cards, and then I was like, oh, okay, I can't wait to see this. I was not expecting this. This captures what goblins have been in Magic for me when I was younger and playing Magic as a kid. More so than what current goblins do. I like all the different goblins on Ixalan and all that sort of stuff. It's cool that you get varieties of goblins across the multiverse. But this is what goblins should be. This comical, farcical, comic relief element of Magic. And I'm here for it. I love these. I think they're gorgeous. The other thing I didn't mention when opening it is there's an added value that wasn't seen in the box. You're going to get a code which we delivered after purchase to unlock sleeves in Arena that have the art of one of the cards on the drop on it. And also, which is quite unprecedented, you're going to get a code to get one copy of each of these cards on Magic Online. Now this, to me, is quite exciting because it shows that they're willing to support Magic Online when a lot of these cards can be played with, because a lot of them aren't legal in anything on Arena unless they get added to Historic down the line. If there is a token in amongst your drop, so mine didn't have a token but there won't be tokens in other ones, then you will receive an avatar of said token instead. I cannot stress enough how the idea that we're going to get products where you can get those cards online in digital forms. We've seen a little bit of this in some of the boosters and the pre-release packs and stuff when we're getting things on Arena, but the fact that that's coming over to Modo as well gets me really excited for the future. It makes me think that perhaps Wizards are going to support Modo more as time goes on. So that is Secret Lair Drop Series Explosion Sounds. I'm pretty impressed with the art and the direction they've taken with the goblins. I'm really excited to see the others. I don't know what any of the others look like. We haven't been able to collaborate and look at each other's stuff yet, so I'm really excited to see all the lair drops. If I'm honest, I was a little bit critical of the last Mythic Edition because I didn't like the randomized nature of it, but I love the fact that you know what you're getting with these, so that you're not going to get surprised or not get quite what you wanted. I think I'm going to pick up a couple of them. I mean, I'm excited to see what's in like the Vessels and Pieces one, which should have gone out, the video should have gone out before this one does. So I'll be checking out that over on Nox's Twitch or YouTube channel. I've been Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like it, drop a like down below. Let me know in the comment section below what your impressions of these are. Do you like the new art style? What do you think about the number of cards included? Should they put a fetch down in every single one? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Ta-ta for now.